Hello guys and welcome one more day to Danny Music Collector. So as you can see, we're not alone. She's finally here. She's gonna make a video with me. Say hi, love.
Hi.
So, as you may know by the title, if you read it, if not, if you click it directly, we're gonna take a look to her Slipknot CD, DVD, vinyl, etc. collection. So, that's her video, so today I'm not gonna say it. I will let her do it.
So let's take a look at it. You guys have to know that I was never a collector in my life. I had my albums in my teenage years, like I used to listen lots to Linkin Park, System and all that kind of stuff, but I was never really a collector. And to be quite honest, I stopped buying physical music between the age of like 16 and 20, I would say 24, 25. So for
24.
like 10 years I didn't buy any physical, even digital music, just one song one time because I couldn't find it anywhere else. I know it's bad to download music for the artist and I shouldn't even, I know, and I am an artist myself, but I don't know, I just didn't buy any music for like 10 years. When I met Danny here, I just got me into that thing of collecting. I'm not such a hardcore collector as he is, but I have my stuff that I like, and it's that. But really, it took me long to get into buying music again, and now I'm pretty happy I started those collections, even though I'm not, as I told you, super aware of everything. It's mostly him that tells me that is cool, that is normal, that is...
That's a bootleg, yep. That's official.
I mean, on my own I wouldn't even look at that kind of stuff. I don't even think I would have gotten to collecting.
Well, you had Rachel too. That
yeah, I had my friend that's a big Green Day collector. Hi, Rachel.
So, from all your items, what's the first thing you would like to show us?
Basic, simple. Good old Slipknot.
First album.
Nothing special about it, really. It's just the old
classic.
Classic, simple version about it. I'm not even sure there is special editions of that one.
There is.
I told you guys I don't know nothing. I just buy stuff that I like. And
there's a 10th anniversary. I think it's the 10th anniversary edition that has the 2 tracks that were cut from that version. And I will show you after in a video.
Yeah, sure.
Super cool.
Sorry.
It has, of course, Spirit Out. It has.
That's my favorite song.
Eyeless. It has my favorite. That is also Wait and Bleed.
Yep.
Is just...
But Spirit Out because it has the whole Shining inspiration of the music video. That's why I like it.
No, Wait and Bleed is just a classic. Yeah. It was the first song I ever heard from them.
Me too, but like old enough. I was like...
I was 4 when the album came out.
I was more like 12, 13, 14 in those ages, I think.
I was 4, the album just came out, and I remember the video clip on Sol fucking Musica. It was a channel we have here in Spain that play, I don't know, the classics back then, Backstreet Boys, you know? And of course, at 4 in the afternoon, I didn't have class that day, and I was there, and I see those guys with masks and everything, and I was like, I can enjoy that. So yeah, classic first album.
I had a friend that used to be scared of them. Thomas used to be scared of them.
Yeah?
Of the mask and all. He had something about them because he didn't like the masks and all.
They get too creepy sometimes, Clown especially. Clown especially has some creepy ones.
Yeah. So second one I wanted to show you guys is Iowa.
My fucking favorite all-time album.
And I mean, in that album was also one of the first songs I heard of them, which was People Equal Shit.
Classic.
So yeah, I guess we can say that with that song and Wait and Bleed was the 2 first songs that made me discover the band. And so yeah, but in that album my favorite song has to be Left Behind. So I don't think it was enough to have just one copy, so I got 2. With 2 different covers. I've got the original, that one, the original, and the reissue. And I'm still missing one, I think.
Yes, the 10th anniversary again.
But I don't think we can find it here anyway.
Oh, eBay. eBay. We have to go to the trusty eBay.
And yep, I don't remember where we got these.
The red one.
Because you remember everything, where we got everything, but if we lost the labels, because that's mostly second hand.
So yeah.
If we lose the labels, I'm just unable to remember.
We're gonna start. That one I bought it for you.
But where?
FNAC.
It was new, that one?
Yeah, 7-8 euros I paid for it. It was not too expensive. That one we got second hand in Disco
Centro.
4 euros something like that.
That one I remember because I was so happy to find. We got
that in a...
That one first.
Yes, that one first in a box that we pick on Furet.
Yes, a 2 CD box. What did it have? It had All Hope Is Gone.
No, All Hope Is Gone. It was a gift from Jose before we started talking.
Yes.
The one that came in the box, it was The Great Chapter or
no.
Antennas to Hell. Not sure, but one of those two it was.
You should have the box somewhere.
Yes.
So yeah, but I remember that silver one. I remember finding it in Discord Center and being too happy about it. So yeah.
It's just too beautiful of a cover compared to the red one. It's more...
great.
I don't know. I like the reflection because it can be mirrored like. It's beautiful as fuck.
It's great.
So yeah, one of my all-time Slipknot favorite albums for me.
Yes.
Yes. That one and one that we're getting close to now.
Mine is first too. So next up is
Volume 3.
Volume 3, Subliminal Verses. Again, two copies because I have the normal, the simple edition and the special edition with bonus CD. That one. So yeah, c'est bien. Hein? And so from that album, my favorite song has to be Pulse of the Maggots, and I will make a transition to some clothing items. I've got my shirt that I got from Harmony here in Valencia, and I love that one because it has little worms and all everything. So I'm not one to wear band shirts like I have. How many should I have band shirts?
4.
5. Because I'm so aware of people just judging you when you have, because it's the first one to do it in the street, huh? Just be honest with your subscribers. Every time we see somebody with a shirt that's a mainstream band that used to like Forever and all the shit, and it's like, you're not a real
But when they're with reggaeton on the fucking phone, with a fucking Metallica shirt, it doesn't make sense. I'm sorry.
Name a song from them and just that. And the Ramones is not a brand, and Nirvana is not a brand, and that there's people like that actually. So that's why I don't normally wear band shirts, because I just don't feel like it, because people's judgment. I know we don't care if you like something yourself, you know what you like, you know what you believe in, but I'm not ready to cause just a fuss for a shirt. So I'd rather just buy stuff that I like, and I want to just fell in love with the design. I just fell in love with the design, and I could have lots more of Slipknot, but when there's faces of band members and I I'm a bit that one has just one fail, is that it says on the back Slipknot.
She doesn't like back
and
prints.
I hate back prints on a shirt. I don't like it. So
I don't mind the back prints if they're
like
cool. She can tell you, all of you, that you open my fucking closet, all the t-shirts I have are band t-shirts.
Because he likes to show what he likes from the back and from the front, and I don't. I just normally don't, because I'm so shy about wearing band shirts. So I select them carefully if I really like the design, and I'm really picky about that. So yeah, when I have one, I wear it like with lots of pride.
Well, not like other that she's gonna show you after.
No, I have another one to show you guys. That
so
is a bit. But we will come back to that later.
Let's just say, until then, that's what happened when you buy in Wish.
From Wish.
Let's continue with the next album.
Yep. 9.0 Live.
That one, I can tell you directly where we got it.
Tell us, because I don't remember.
In the shop down in Lille where your sis used to live.
Besides. Quelque part records in Lille. Yep. Did we?
Yes.
In 4 5 by 20 or
That's it.
something like that.
That's it.
Okay, but second hand. But look, it was missing, so
We
got
got
it.
it. We have to
That's
say
it.
that we didn't listen to it lots to that copy.
no.
We-
We have so many CDs that listening to everything is a bit of a challenge. So yeah.
Now the next one is actually my second favorite, if not my first one. You know, of
All
course,
Hope Is Gone.
All Hope Is Gone. That one is a gift from my brother.
But now it's mine, right?
It's ours.
Ooh.
It's ours, yes.
That one is a special edition with the making of.
And with a booklet that doesn't get suggestion, that it falls.
Demonstration.
It's like a little pocket for the booklet, like everybody does. That's
No.
overrated. That's overrated.
It's weird.
What do you remember when you hear that the name of the album, or what does it comes to mind apart from psychosocial? Psychosocial, sorry.
Psychosocial, as some would say in French, because we pronounce the fucking P. But I don't know.
I remember falling in love with Dead Memories when the video clip
That's
came
my
out.
favorite song of the album, The Memories.
Dead Memories and Sulfur, they're just great. They're great tracks, I think.
The Memories is one of my favorite songs to sing the how
The chorus.
the chorus, the back voices too. It's just
I
I'm in a
think
good place with that song always.
it's well, even if it's one of the softest, it's one of the most.
The deepest maybe in lyrics.
That's
in,
it. That's it.
In a meaning,
it.
instead of the sound being more harsh.
I think that's what cultivated me to say, okay, I want that fucking album.
Yeah.
I just need it, you know. And I didn't own anything of Slipknot before that one. It's just,
No.
and still,
You just had that one when we met.
well, that one
All the rest I got.
we
That
got
we
to,
got
we got
together?
together, yes. And it was that I loved Iowa, but never felt like owning it. But that one is just.
Sorry, I'm mixing
Great.
languages.
Ah.
Rescapan.
No, we need trilingual.
Trilingual audience is hard to please, I guess. Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Next one up. Antennas to hair. So as he said, he thinks that we got it in a box, but I don't remember nothing.
it has to come or with Volume 3 or with Iowa, but it came together. It came
Didn't
to-
we buy 2 boxes? Of
We bought
stuff?
2 boxes. One that had Iowa, one that had The Great Chapter, and the other 2 came with them. That one and Antennas to her.
That's antennas.
So, you know,
Don't remember. We will have to look at
we
it.
will have to look.
So yeah,
For I'm pretty sure.
classic.
Greatest hits.
Classic
Greatest
greatest hits. That's what there is to it. Nothing special.
No, it's not the Super Kuchu CD with DVD edition. It's just the normal one because we got it in a box.
And yep, the
Now we get to her favorite album, I think.
no,
No?
no.
No.
My favorite one is
Still far?
well, you
what-
know, it's just there waiting.
So, yeah, well, one of her all-time favorite Slipknot albums, anyway.
But that's the one I think I put more time into. More, yeah. Yeah, but before I got really deep into them, I used to just listen to them occasionally.
Of course.
And that album, because I don't think, no, but no, that's the album. That's the album I was waiting for the release. I mean, I used to like them always, but I got really into them late enough. And so I guess, and so I think that album is the only one, and with the next one coming, that I've been waiting for the release. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that you're really excited for it to release. And so that one I put really lots of time into. Really lots of time.
I have to be honest. I try
Did
not...
I show it? Even?
No.
Still not. The Great Chapter, of course.
I didn't listen to it for the longest time until we got together because I got mad at them.
Why?
Because they fired Joey Jordison for nothing, for
Ben
bullshit.
Matters.
You know,
There are things-
Joey Jordison, you know, is one of my all-time
I
favorite
know.
drummers. What? Of course, with time, one of my old friends that sadly is not here with us anymore. She told me, "You're dumb. Just listen to The Devil and I because it's a great song." And I was like, "But there's no fucking. It's just. I don't know."
There's that guy that came, we don't even know who he is, like, and Paul is gone too, and there's
Is
another
that-
guy that we
is
don't
that-
know who he is.
Is that? And
And
she was
turns
like,
out that, sorry,
and she was like, "But listen to them. No, don't be a dumbass. Just listen to it." And I fell in love with the song. It's just.
and I remember reading somewhere that when they released, I think it was The Devil and I, or am I mistaken?
Can be kill pop too. Huh?
No, K-pop no. K-pop no. The negative one? I don't have it in mind now. One of the music videos that they show actual.
I think it's the negative one because
Well, the thing is, they didn't hide the tattoos of the new band members, of Jay and Alessandra at that moment. And people just looked at the hands. They were all covered, but except for the hands. And the hands bear tattoos. And people were like, "Hey, that guy, check the tattoos, is that guy. And that guy, check the tattoos, is that guy." And in a minute, they were identities revealed, you know. So, yeah. And also, that
Two
one
edition.
two editions, because I have the special with Override and the Burden. So, yeah, nothing fancy. That one comes from the Fnac, I think.
yes, I bought it for you on Fnac.
Yep. So, yeah.
I think it was again in offer. So, yeah.
So, yeah. So next item is a little goodie that I found in OCD in Lille. And that is the single
Promotional.
of the promotional single of the Heretic song. The Heretic anthem.
But-
Okay, but there says still the Heretic song. Rough mix. And I got that one. It still has the label. That one I remember is from that shop, and I remember because it's so special that I remember, but because of the label. And so yeah, I just found that laying around on its own, and it's a promotional item, and I think it's pretty cool to have. I'm gonna just show. That one is a little bit more special than the others, so you guys got the right to see. There's nothing exceptional. It's just white.
It's just it was just the first love, the first
I
the
saw
love at
and
first
like,
sight
oof.
of watching
There's
it.
one hanging around in Notambule, I think of.
It was Vermilion, I think.
It was Vermilion,
Vermilion.
but it was lots more expensive, I think.
Yeah, 15 euros, something like that.
Sorry, because that one for 3 euros, I think it's just a cool.
And it took me a little to convince her to
A
pick
cool
it up.
piece. Well, that's true, but now I'm happy I have it.
Of course. Because but we're not gonna listen to it. It's because those pieces you don't listen.
No, you keep them.
You just keep them. Like, by the way, yesterday I'm gonna make it a whole video because that one is too cool. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but we both fell in love with it.
Now I remember what it was. I just have short memory for that kind of stuff. It's great. You guys are gonna love it. Nothing to do with Slipknot though, but pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
I'm sure that every member of the band loves the band. Loves
Yeah.
that band too. So.
So now we're going into. That's one last piece of CD, but that's a bootleg, and that is Massacre.
What is Massacre, love?
Massacre is Made Fit Kill Repeat and a live show. That doesn't say when.
No.
That doesn't say what show it is.
No, it doesn't even have a fucking booklet to explain.
No, it doesn't have nothing. It's just I don't have the sense of camera here. I'm not used to recording videos. You know better than me.
Yeah.
So it's pretty.
And the original owner bought it on Discos Revolver in Barcelona.
It's Barcelona.
Sí.
We got it.
In Harmony for 6 euros.
Harmony. So yeah. So in Discos Revolver, it was 12 euros, guys.
We got it half
I
the
got it
price.
for half the price, and it's pretty cool. And there we are. My favorite album of Slipknot is Made Fit Kill Repeat because I really love the funky vibe of it.
Yes.
It's just too great.
I love
It's too great.
the drum sound, the snare sound of that.
It's just harsh as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes hard to understand. I mean, it's just
Well,
not-
like the other day that we tried on my dad's record player.
and is that just because that's a piece I have to show you too after about that album, and is that was like, but Justine, you like that of a kind of music, but oui, I do. And it's just too great. It's just super, super. When I say hard to understand, I'm not saying the lyrics because I don't know. It's just the sound. It's just
It's
heavy.
more experimental.
It's
More.
just experimental enough for me. It's just what, and I like the funky vibe of it. It just gives me the just. I'm happy about that album. I like that it's there. I know it was not coy about it in the album, but
There's floating on the internet some demos with him on vocals about those songs.
and so yeah, I think it's too good. Yep, that was the last CD. So
What do we get now? DVDs?
DVDs, I guess. Just 3 DVDs.
But the ones they have, but the last one that we don't own.
The Day of the Gusano, we don't have it. We saw it in CD
In CD and DVD.
No, we saw it in cinema. I meant to say we saw it in cinema, and it was great, and it was awesome, and it was too good.
But we're not gonna spend 20 fucking euros on copies that are best here on Spain.
I wish I got the vinyl too, but it's super expensive.
The vinyl, we have it in mind but now it's over 50, 60 euros.
Super expensive.
And it's just
I mean,
two
that's
vinyls
what
with
there
the
is.
DVD.
The price of a new item of music of a band like that is only fair. But that's a thing to think, I guess.
Yeah.
So, oh,
That one is Getting Rebel.
Disaster Pieces.
I'm not sure if you will remember, but I do. We got it on a record fair in France not in the last one we went, but one that we go more often. And there was a guy that was selling the DVDs
In
for 5 years.
Lanversach.
Yes.
In
There-
the Hippodromo.
Where,
In the horse race field.
Yes.
Okay.
where the guy was selling DVDs at 5 euros, we didn't have it, and
I guess.
of course we had to pick it up.
I guess. So it's cool to have.
With that one, I remember we saw on her parents' living room.
Did we?
Yes. And your mom got surprised.
Everybody's surprised
Yeah.
that I like that kind of music for
They
some
see
reason.
her so relaxed, so laid down. So
And turns out I'm more metal than him in the end.
I'm more classic rock guy, is more.
And I'm more into metal, new metal, and that kind of stuff. So
But then, of course, I listened to Forgotten
Of
to
course,
Man Shining.
Of course.
We have to make a video about Forgotten to Man Shining.
Yeah,
and
it'll be cool.
Yes.
So yeah,
that one is more of a rarity. That one.
Volemino, Inside the Nine.
That one again. All the
OCD.
DVDs of Slipknot, but no. All the DVDs, I think we got them in France.
Yeah, that one too.
No, that one is Disco Centro. Now that Disco
Did
Centro.
we?
And that one, I remember searching the hidden videos at your room in your parents.
And it was super hard.
It was
Because
super
we
hard.
had to press the controller at some special time when there was a. I remember that. Fuck, it was hard. And we
There was
managed.
one that we didn't manage to get, and we ended up watching it on YouTube
It's possible.
because it was too sharp, too fast, and yes,
And the last DVD that we got,
sicknesses.
never download. So
That was actually the first one we ever bought.
Did we?
Yes.
I don't know how you remember all that stuff, all that information about
I told you before, I'm jealous of your
of my photographic
yes, but I have
memory.
that. Even when I was 4 years old, you can tell me, where did you buy, I don't know, that Kiss album that you bought when you were 4 years old? And I would be, it was the day that happened that happened that.
But is that's why I'm telling, and I just let people know that I'm not a real collector because I like my stuff, but I'm not that much into. I got released that day, that year. I don't have a
No,
clue.
that,
really.
that no, that's not collector or not. That's just being a nerd like I am. A nerd. I have to make the angry music nerd.
That would be great.
If James Rolfe gave me the consent,
rights.
I will, because there will be some things that I would like to talk about. I
Yeah.
think. Let's change matter. What do you want to say?
Vinyl. Je
I
sais
know.
pas. Which first? You choose.
Bah, that one.
Este. Allez. Ta-da!
That one is promotional too. I
Left
think.
Behind and Liberate Live. Can take it out, can I?
Yes, you can.
That one is a promotional single vinyl picture disc with a kind of dead rat behind. And we got it in Notambule. And the guy, hey look, There's handwritten stuff there.
Always,
Can you
always,
see it?
always in my
And
memory.
the guy told us that he's a good friend of us. We know him pretty fine. And he said that
He
that's
can be a good friend with all the money
what
we give
spend
him.
there. It's true. So yeah, good relationship with that guy. And he told us that that's a girl that used to work for Roadrunners. And she came with that. There were two
copies,
of these,
one that he keep
and more stuff. What did he bring?
a box of Opeth, I think it was,
No.
or Children, not sure.
No. Another band. That there was a special. We didn't see it. They just told us that she brought those CDs that she had laying around at her place, and then a special box that they made for the people that worked at Roadrunner about the band, but I don't remember which.
I think it was Opeth.
I don't think so. No, another band. Anyway, so yeah, that is a cool piece to have. We have to try it here because we tried it at my parents. In France.
My father-in-law. I was buying lots of vinyl that trip, and because la braderie de ça.
Yeah, we went to La Braderie de Lille. That is a big street market, the biggest of Europe, the biggest street market, and lots of sellers that sell their shit, but there's also professionals and there's people that sell just CDs and all that. So we went.
I found two. I came home with 10 keys vinyl, something like that.
Day, yep.
And it was like, fuck, it's a shame that I can't try them because. Blah, blah.
Well, in the beginning, we were shy about picking up vinyls in France because flying back to Spain, it was hard to travel with them. But we found our thing, so it's cool.
And that's it. My father-in-law said, we have one there. I can just look at it and see if we can put it.
That it was from my cousins or my aunt or something, but so all from the 80s or something.
70s,
like
that's
that.
70s,
Yeah.
the 70s as well. And the poor man work it up, everything. And the first thing I tried was Kiss Double Platinum, and I was happy finally cool.
Yeah. So that one, we tried it there, but guys, it's so thick. It was awful, the sound. It was like.
It's a picture disc, it sounds
yeah,
awful
I know
anyway.
they sound bad, you told me, but that one, it was hard to have, and really, we have to give it another year there.
And
I think that has to be my favorite. Oh, that one, no. Close favorites. That one. Made Fit to Repeat, vinyl. That one is a bootleg.
yes, it's a bootleg copy.
And that one is just.
Where it comes from?
It comes from Devil Records. And that one, guys, it's just too beautiful. It has dark green, blue.
Is, we can say, a swirl vinyl.
Marbling. Yep, it's just too beautiful. There's a hair of me. And so it's just too perfect. And since it's my favorite album, I'm super happy to have it in that format. And so yeah.
I'm sure if she find more colors of that ones, she's gonna pick them up if they're beautiful.
Yes, that's the bad.
That's the thing of collecting.
That's the bad thing of the collection that you give me, of the virus of collecting, vale?
Because of course, it's that at the beginning you didn't get it, but you have that album. You see
have
that.
it, when you got it. And now he tells me I don't have that edition. Oh, okay, but then it's fine.
No, don't put it like that. And then when we put it on the shelves. Tip for the ones that wants to start a collection: if you're gonna sell the vinyl, never put the protective sleeve like that, because if you put it, when you're gonna take it off,
I'm sorry.
don't worry, I'm giving a tip now. You're gonna take it off, the sleeve is gonna come out.
Ah,
That's why, not just for protection,
fix it.
not just for protection, I just put it that way into the.
And inside the opening at the top. Okay? Okay. That's him that told me that. See, comme ça? I did it good.
Yes. No, it's that I'm super picky, I'm super OCD about my collections.
That was the first ever vinyl I bought.
Yes,
And basically I just have two. I just have the two Slipknot ones. But that was the first vinyl I ever got.
Amor, again, not like that.
I fucked up again?
Yes.
Sorry.
Like that.
I mixed up because of the inside. I has to go just like that.
Yes.
And I do the same again and I end up just back to zero. I understand my. So next item is that. We have a little model here. Ta-da! He's been crying all around the video. I guess you will hear him. because he was alone and not having enough attention. So
He's
it was
had
just
little attention for
little attention for it. So we got that.
in a Chinese shop.
There is nothing official, okay? It's just we went through a Chinese shop that here there's a lot. In France, we don't really in Paris. I don't know how it is, but in Lille, in the north where I'm from,
There's one
that says
that is
sex
full,
toys and
that is
Johnny
full
Hallyday
of
stuff
sex toys, like she said,
and bags.
but sex toys that you put that inside yourself and you surely get AIDS.
Yep. And so we don't have that culture of the Chinese shop, multi-purpose shop here in France, I mean. But here there's lots. And there's that one that we went once, and there was that just laying around, and we got it for like €2
Not
or
even
something,
one.
150 in the whole, I mean, mass section with some costumes and makeup stuff for Halloween, whatever. I don't know, I don't remember. But we got that, so it's just there in the room for decoration, and it's pretty. I will have to change, I guess, the elastic, the rubber thingy, because
She used it to play with the dogs.
to scare them away, and I'm a bad mom. But look, it's not. He doesn't care. T'as pas peur? See, he's fine. So yeah,
Where's Joey?
when he's a piece of shit, I just have to say I'm sending Joey, and he's better right away. So now that we're on the theme of masks, that not collection, but I've been doing that last year for Halloween, just for fun. That's just a little clown makeup that I made for. We had leftovers from Halloween, and I had to put makeup on my sister, and also
We spent 3 hours making her makeup.
Sally makeup from Nightmare Before Christmas.
They had the big fail of putting me in charge of music.
And he put all the Halloween music and so yeah, we had that. We got by chance a clown nose in the little pack of greasy makeup for Halloween. So I just had fun with what I had over there, and that's how it turned out. So that's to show you my commitment to the band, and I guess that clown has to be my favorite member of the band though, because of his artistic side. It's not just the guy there playing his music. It's just completely artistic in every possible way, and I love that.
90% of the videos are directed by him.
That's him. I think Slipknot with a clown is just. It's not Slipknot.
But anyway, you know which one is my favorite member.
Jordison.
Apart from him. Jim.
Jim.
It has to be Jim.
Yep. And so we're completely out of
Slipknot
real stuff, but there's just.
She makes her own.
I make jewelry, guys, okay? And one day I found a little goat at my grandma's that I used to play with when I was a kid. I don't know if I got it good. And I just bombed it silver, and
He's called Baphomet.
it's called Baphomet, vale? And I just remember, I just got inspiration, of course, from Slipknot, so that's my little goat. It's nothing Slipknot related, but I just thought it was cute. It was my inspiration for that, and that when I was a kid, so that it is just a necklace, simple shit.
It have to end up with you.
What?
The Baphomet.
Yeah, I had to pick it up. And the last item is not. And the last item that I want to show you guys is completely not Slipknot related. A little bit Slipknot related, not at all.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's not. I told you that about my pickiness about band shirts, and that I just really need to fall in love with the design to have a band shirt of mine, and to wear it actually. So I got that. A Stone Sour shirt that has the crow, the moon, and the trunk there. And the skull. It was an official shirt, and I wanted it so bad, that shirt, and I never got it.
I spent months and months searching for it to
and
provide
it was
for
sold
you.
out and impossible to get it, so I ended up having it, but I got it from Wish. And the thing is that what inside is white.
Is that kind of swimsuit material?
It feels like a swimsuit. It really feels like a swimsuit. Like I could go out of the shower of the sea with that, of the pool, and no, it dries just. It's a swimsuit textile, okay? But I still love it. But the biggest test fail of it is that it has just
the same.
Two sides. The two fucking sides are printed with the same design. And I told you guys that I hate already having a little just band name, but if it has the full design on the back, It's just completely impossible. So I have to wait. I have to wait for colder weathers to put a jacket over it and to wear it comfortably. Otherwise, I'm not wearing it because it's just I don't. But it's pretty cool. I think it's great to have it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's mildly related to. That's mildly related to Slipknot, but anyway, I'm not gonna have any Stone Sour collection, I don't think so. So that was the best moment for you guys, and just be careful when you buy from Wish because it can turn out.
It can happen that, or buy a Beatles box set for 20 euros
for free,
and then take to the date that it should be at home. It wasn't. Ask for the money back, and a week after you have it.
And turns out, I'm just thinking that Stone Sour shoot I got it for 13 years, I think, on Wish. And the Slipknot in an actual music shop, I got it for 12, and the quality is just perfect compared to the other that is shit.
Of course.
So just be careful when you buy from Wish because sometimes you have bad surprises, but it is there, it's cool to have. So yeah, that was it, guys. That was my whole Slipknot collection. I'm a lot more relaxed now at the end of the video than I was at the beginning.
So now, some of these days, maybe tomorrow, if you have some time, we should make her corn one.
Maybe.
Because corn is gonna be longer, I think. Corn, well, you know, they're two of her favorite bands, Corn and Slipknot. And we have to finish Really Talent Collection, so we
should show the Ghost, but it doesn't have anything special.
Ghost, no.
I have 21 Pilots too, because apart from metal and that stuff, I like 21 Pilots too.
And
so,
Fall Out Boy.
And that kind of stuff, I just...
But it's what I tell you with the... when I make the unboxing of Bumburi. I love El Canto del Loco. Some people will say, you're gonna like that.
I don't think that is good to just stay in one genre.
You get crazy.
I used to be like you as a teenager, like, it's my thing, it's just like that and nothing else. But no, now if I like a piece of rap or a piece of whatever, techno, whatever, but I like it. What do you change? If you feel it, and that's just that.
That's exactly how it has to be.
Just that.
Since we all had that point that you said of, oh, that's just like that, and it's like
my
that.
music, I like it, and nobody has to like it, and I don't like nothing else because it's my music.
If I had just to listen to metal in my life, I would be pretty sad. I would be pretty sad.
That's true.
Because what do I listen when I want to relax? Jean-Michel Jarre.
Jean-Michel Jarre.
It's not true?
Si, c'est vrai.
And like I'm telling you, I love 80s Spanish pop. I love all that kind of shit. So guys,
yeah, that was a message from us. Just be open, guys.
Just be open musically. Don't just stay like, I'm true metal. No, you're dumb. Open your mind. Open your mind, really. You will make yourself a favor.
Yep.
So guys, that's been everything for today. Say thank you to Justine, my wife, for being here with us today. And I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you know, subscribe, give a like. And if you didn't like it, just fuck off. Okay, leave us alone. And that's been everything for today. Hope you like it. See you soon and take care.
Bye.
That one, I don't remember if you remember, but...
I don't remember anything.
I'm gonna cut, okay? I'm gonna cut that.
Ah non, j'ai fait une blague Metallica, putain!
So, I'm not sure if you will remember...
Attends. And I remember reading... Si je te dérange, je te le dis. Hein.
Well, tell us love, which
Ça, moi je m'attendais pas à cette question. Tu vois, je sais pas quoi te dire, parce que je savais pas ce que t'allais me demander.
So tell us, Mom, how did you discover the Slipknot?
Et maintenant, tu veux que je fasse quoi? Il faut dire quoi?
You want me to ask you and you say it?
Non, c'est bon. Bah grave, on s'en fout, on coupe.
Vamos? Peut-être.
Je t'attends. Vas-y.